Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm back again. I was on last night kind of talking about some patterns I want to use in 22, and I thought I would just jump right in and sew up a pattern and just an easy confidence builder. I used Simplicity 2450, and this kind of goes with organization, my organization goal for 22. I do like when I go to sew not to have everything just strewn about, you know, kind of like this right here. So I wanted to show you, I did get this sewed up this morning, and here it is. So I did find some fabric in my basement that matches a trivet I did for my sewing table. So I kind of went with the same theme with the pink and, you know, sewing related fabric. So this pattern seems to fit just a regular size cup. Fits it pretty well, which, by the way, this was a Christmas gift from my daughter Kirsten. I'll let you read it. So I probably won't use this cup because I don't want to cover it up. It means a lot to me. Stuff. I might just go get a cup from the thrift store. So I want to talk about how this went together. It went together pretty well. Cutting it last night, I was a little bit confused. There are only 3 pieces in this pattern, and yet I was still confused. You look at the picture on the front of the pattern, everything looks the same, but you notice it says, you know, A, B, C, D, E. There's 4 different variations. I didn't really see how there could be 4 variations. They all look the same to me. But anyways, I looked at the one I liked, which was A, because I liked the trim, the riff-raff, the rick-rack trim, and I wanted to do a little bit of trim. I didn't really have rick-rack that matched, but I found this, this is seam binding here, this purple, and I used coordinate thread to top stitch it in. And when you do that, this is in the top thread, and it's a pretty thick thread. You see how thick it is? So I did end up using a jeans needle, which is a number 100 /16, and it's a bigger needle with a bigger eye, because I didn't want to see this thread getting shredded. Another idea would be using a top stitch needle because they do have bigger eyes. And in my bobbin, I used the bottom line, which is a 60 weight, real small thread. So that's what I did to kind of dress this up. Another thing I did to dress this up is I did quilting. I quilted the base piece. It doesn't tell you you have to do it, but I thought, well, I'm gonna try it. I have a new machine, new to me, a FOF, what is it, a Tiptronic 1171, and I wanted to test it out, and it needs to go into the shop. So anyways, the center did not line up in the center. So the cross hatching isn't perfect, but it was kind of fun. And I was trying to just kind of run the machine and see how it would do. And I used a quilting cotton thread for my quilting, and I think I had it at a length of 3.5. So let me just kind of go over some notes. So when I cut this, I did use piece 1 and 2. I also cut, for some reason, I cut piece number 3, which is the pocket that's smaller or shorter that's in view E. So I finally figured that out, why they have 3 pieces. This pocket is shorter than these pockets. Okay, so you don't need to cut that 3rd piece. You know, you're either gonna cut piece 1 and 3, or you're gonna cut piece 1 and 2. not all 3 pieces, just to, but I didn't really lose out on much fabric. This really doesn't take much fabric. I think they tell you maybe half a yard at the very most. Yeah, half a yard of the cover fabric, which would be this. All right, so another point I wanted to say is the bias tape. I had some issues with the bias tape. The bias tape goes around. It's black. I did get the bias tape there at Hobby Lobby, used the Sewology brand, paid $2.19. They do have sales where they will have their notions, their Sewology notions half off, so you could get this cheaper, but I just happened not to buy it when they were having a sale. Anyways, I wanted to mention, I'm not sure I like this bias tape because it was the same on both sides. So, and that kind of led to some problems where I was sewing it on and it didn't quite sew on the back. So just want to let you know. Okay. And then one other point I wanted to mention is to do this again, I'm thinking about using a plastic cup, making this a little bit smaller and having these pockets be for crayons. So anyways, kind of a kid-friendly project. Just want to show you another thing I did. It has you use Velcro. I didn't use Velcro. I used a button and a piece of elastic to affix it on the top. And then I have a hook and eye for right under the handle, and it really holds well. So anyways, I just wanted to do a quick little review of Simplicity 2450, and just thank you. Have a good day.